Yeah, what's going on with all my money motivated stars? And I want to make a quick video about speaking life into your children. You know what I mean? And I only wanted to make this video because I had a conversation about it earlier. You know, I was talking to one of my friends, and she was basically like agreeing with me when we was talking about doing certain things and having our parents there to motivate us, or just keep going. You know what I mean? From your parents, how important it is for a child and for the parents, for the future parents, or the parents now who maybe didn't know that their voice is very important to their child. You know what I mean? Besides just yelling at them, or being so strict and firm on them, or being extra nice and just giving them anything they want. The most important thing you can give to a child is motivation. You know what I mean? When it comes down to them doing whatever they want to do, instead of pushing what you want to do on them. You know what I mean? Because when they grow up, even though we already know our parents want the best for us, not every parent is like that. I done seen that growing up, you know what I mean? But I can speak for my parents, you know what I mean? And what I've dealt with growing up. A lot of parents want to see you do good, so they'll put careers on you. They'll say, go get a trade, go do this, go do that. You know what I mean? That's fine too, because we know that's coming from a place of, I want to see you do better, But when it comes down to it, all that child needs for you is to believe in their dream or what they want to do. You know what I mean? Because yes, as a child, we bump our head, and it's a lot of stuff we think we want to do growing up because our best friend probably do it. You know what I'm saying? Or auntie probably did. Uncle probably doing it. Somebody that we probably looked up to is doing it or did it, so we want to do it. But once we would come to the realization that we don't want to do it, and we find our way, and we actually find what we want to do, that motivation is needed. I'm telling you as a grown man, you know what I'm saying? The most powerful thing is to motivate yourself first and all that. But secondary, when it comes down to it, a child, they need to hear from their parent. I'm telling you. That's why I was telling my friend, I was like, it would be a lot more billionaires in the family, you know what I mean? Whatever race you is, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a lot of more billionaires and millionaires in your family if you only spoke life into your kids and let them do what they want to do, you know what I mean? Of course, not gang banging or stuff like that, you know what I mean? But child gonna go down their own path. But if you speak life into them and speak positive on whatever they want to do, and you give them encouragement, I'm telling you, they're going to be there. You know what I mean? Because growing up, you look up to your parent. I don't really know too many children who don't look up to their parent. You know what I mean? Even when it comes down to, you might have the occupation of being a hooker or whatever. That child sees what their parent is doing, and it's going to admire whatever you do. You know what I mean? Your child is going to admire whatever you do because they think, oh, this is my mom. This person they take care of me. This is my dad. This is the person they take care of me. You know what I mean? This person has a lot of clientele, whatever it is. This person is well liked. This person is doing certain things that I want to do, and I want to do it because this is my parent. You know what I mean? Even if they go find their own way and they don't want to play basketball or play football, what you want to do, you know what I mean? Still encourage that they might want to be a scientist, a doctor, anything, anything that they want to do, speak life into it, you know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, it's 100% guaranteed that they're going to be there when they got there. If it comes down to music, anything, when they got you listening to their music and you jamming to it, you know what I mean? They gonna go crazy. They gonna want to get in the studio 10 hours out of the day, you know what I mean? I watched this video. My mama showed me this, just speaking of it. She showed me a video of this dude making a country song. He let his daddy listen to it. His daddy was jamming to it, you know what I mean? And his brother was jamming to it. And I can tell that made him feel special, you know what I mean? Because I didn't have those type of situations where, I bring this to a parent, you know what I mean? And their reaction, you know what I mean, would kind of guide me on what I need to do, even though you probably be young, you thinking like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna do this if mama don't like it. I ain't gonna do this if dad don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So you have that question in your head as a child, as me being a child. So I know this video, you know what I'm saying, should make sense to a lot of kids and a lot of adults, you know what I mean? For adults, if it don't resonate, it should resonate with you because your kids look up to you, you know what I mean? They're like when you have, when you was young, you looked up to your parents. I'm pretty sure you did. Unless they did something that wasn't righteous to you, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, man, a lot of more kids would be successful if they just had their parents in their life, period. In secondary, you know what I'm saying? If they just had their parent just speaking life into them, you know what I'm saying? Really believing in their dreams. No dream is stupid. You know, we got to stop telling our children to not take risks. I'll just get you a job. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Stop telling them this and that ain't gonna work, because you crushing their imagination. You crushing their spirit. You know what I mean? Once the spirit is broken, it's hard to get that back, you know what I'm saying, to unbreak it, to mend that spirit, you know what I mean? And you're going to be the first person as a parent to even be able to break that, because that's the person that your child cares about the most, you know what I mean? Other children may be able to say this and that, but they're going to come back to you and say, Mama, this at school. And you say, man, don't worry about that. Do your schoolwork, and your child will go back and listen to you, you know what I mean? But if that child come back to you and say, well, mate, what did you deserve it? You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing, you ain't doing on the school. That child is going, you know what I'm saying, take that to heart. You know what I mean? So whatever you tell your child is what's going to manifest in their spirit if they let it. Now, sometimes you have the opposite, effect. The child ain't hearing nothing you saying. It's like, I'm going to be great. I'm going to show my mom. I'm going to show my dad. You know what I'm saying? But why should why should your child even have to think like that? Your child should know that you got their back, you know what I mean, from Jump Street. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, man, I'm telling you, your child's going to manifest and do whatever it needs to do to please its soul, you know what I mean? Because that's what they want to do in life. And accomplishing it, they will hope to accomplish your, you know what I'm saying, right? You know, your blessings with it. You know, that's why when people get married, they I want you to get my parents' blessing. You know what I mean? It means a lot to them. A lot of people won't even get married if the parents don't give their blessing. That's how much they listen to y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how much we listen to our parents. So when it comes down to it, man, speak life into your parents, and parents speak life into your kids. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all like the content, man. Y'all be blessed on Walking in Smoke.